BHEL numbers on your screen, and what have they reported? Horrible set of numbers. I'm trying to really digest those numbers. They are way below than what ET Now poll was penciling in. It has to be a write-off or a huge hit. Otherwise, margins would have really compressed, for them for the quarter gone by. Margins are already in single digit for BHEL, so they really cannot compress in a very meaningful manner. But prima facie, these are poor and horrible set of numbers. The first flash, you cannot sugarcoat this one. As it is, markets were, pricing, they were betting on a 30 to 35% drop. But the year-on-year performance is way below, really way below what even the most bearish analyst was betting on. EBITDA margins have gone to 4.6%. There you go. So margins, which were already in single digit for Q1, have contracted further. 4-digit EBITDA margins for BHEL, which by the way is a zero debt company, is not good.
Darshan is waiting by to get us more highlights as to how sequentially it's actually done better this quarter. Darshan?
See, that is right. If you're looking at the top line has pretty much come in line with what we had anticipated. So 8,800 crores is something that we had anticipated. It has come in at 8,819 crores, so pretty much in line. What has happened is the point that, this quarter operationally, if you compare it to last year, it's been really poor. So this quarter also margins have come in at 4.6%, so probably the lowest level. And BHEL at one time was clocking margins of over 20%, and it was one of the top traded capital goods companies, and that time the scene was different. But this time, if you compare it on a year-on-year, the numbers have been really bad. So even profits, if you're looking at it, profits have just come in at 411 crores, and that also includes, and if you're looking at it, there is an other income of almost 498 crores here. So clearly that is a big problem for BHEL. But on a sequential basis, there has been a growth as far as both the power revenues are concerned as well as the industrial revenues are concerned. This quarter around, on the margin front, BHEL has not done well. So even if you're looking at the industrial side, the margins have come in negative, but power margins have come in to the tune of 14%. So purely on a sequential basis, if you're looking at it, it's a decent number that has come in. But overall, on a year-on-year basis versus an estimate, it's a big miss for BHEL.